Super, 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 DSLR, super. Alright everyone, welcome. As you can see, I'm filming this with my flip. You can see the reflection on the T2i here. I'm going to show you some settings that you can use when you're shooting with the T2i. First of all, with the flip camera, filming this, all the text is a little blurry. A quick little tip to get it to focus more correctly is to take just a normal magnifying glass and place it right in front of the lens, like so, and it becomes a little bit more clear. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out these settings. First of all, you're going to dial into movie mode here. Then you're going to go into menu. Alright, so usually for more cinematic look, you're going to stay at 24 frames per second at 1080p, and then for YouTube and more streaming, internet, 30 frames per second is more useful online. Slow motion, you'll want to go 720p at 60 frames per second, so let's stay in 24 for now. Autofocus, I usually have it disabled unless I'm shooting myself, and which you're using the computer as a monitor. You can use it to focus. You gotta switch it on the lens too. You're gonna want to put movie exposure at manual, or else you're gonna get the picture is gonna get brighter and darker as you move the camera. Highlight tone priority on. Let's see. So then we're going to go down to custom white balance. So usually you never want to, I never use the presets on the camera just because they're not as accurate as you can get them. So what you do with custom white balance is you, first let's get out of menu, and you take a picture of a white piece of paper. So I'll do that now, I'll show you. Alright, so after you take a picture of a white piece of paper, I'll show you, how much to put in the frame. So you go to custom white balance, right? And you're going to want to use it'll come up with the picture that you took. It's kind of hard to tell here, but it's green. The paper is right here. Nothing, it doesn't need to cover the whole frame, but it's pretty green. So then you're going to click OK, use WD data, click OK, and then once you go back to menu, you'll notice I took a picture once it was corrected. So this is before and after it was corrected. So as you can see, the green goes away. This is like a true white, and that'll be pretty accurate. Picture style. So picture styles, you're going to want to stay away from the loaded ones on here from Canon. You're going to get really contrasted colors, and it's going to be hard to work with in post. So you want to work with some ones they find online. I'll put some in the underbar, but basically what I use is Marvel's Low C, Marvel's Cine 1, and then a neutral picture style from Philip Bloom. So you set your white balance and everything, and now you're about to start shooting, and you got your your other specs down here. So what you want to do for that is press Q. Then it'll come up with this menu. You can choose your picture style. You want to choose custom white balance because you set it at custom. Picture style, and then you want to choose your aspect ratio, which I have at 24 frames per second right now. And so then you press Q when you're done with that, and then to set this other stuff, you want to set, usually if you're shooting at 24